All right, ladies, welcome back to the new episode of Powerfully Her. And in this episode, we're going to talk about moving forward. Actually, we're going to talk about forever forward and what that looks like and what that could look like for you in your life. Because you know what, Queen, you really deserve it. I'll see you on the inside. Hear the music? I really like this song, right? It's nice that we chose this, right? Just a little bop into it. Welcome back, Queens. Welcome back to Powerfully Her. Welcome back. Thank you for showing up for you. Thank you. And wherever you are in the world, I'm just so happy that you are taking that step forward for you to have the life you truly want. I'm really grateful for that. And I'm just so happy. And how exciting is it when you see like a new episode of Powerfully Her is posted? How excited are you? Are you excited as I am? Well, I hope so. And this is why we do it. This is why I'm behind the mic. I'm doing what I'm doing. This is why my husband's over there doing what he's doing. We are a team. We are a united front. He is the man behind the brand, actually. So all the editing and all the vocals and all the visuals, the beautiful optics that you see, that is my king, the man behind the brand, my lovely husband. So loving husband. So yeah. And teamwork makes the dream work, right? So yes, it is exciting. It's just a wonderful time. And it's still January. So as we're recording this is January 2026. And again, still Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. I just hope the new year for you started off wonderful. And if it didn't, we could turn that around. That's okay. That is okay if it did not start off the way you wanted to, because we can make change happen, right? We can make positive change happen, right, Queens? We can. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to jump right into it. And how we always do. So number one, I want to know, how are you doing? How you doing, Queen? I always ask. It really matters to me. How are you doing? I just want to know, because it just lets me know that if you're in a space where this is resonating with you, and if you're in a space where you're commenting, which I love the feedback and I love the comments, and I love to know how you feel about the episode and how it makes you feel and how it resonates with you. I did say feel twice, but we're not going to edit that out. But how it just awakens you and it speaks to your soul and it speaks to your heart. That's very important, because it lets me know that what we're doing is right. It lets me know that what God put in us, we are meant to bring to life. It just feels so amazing to know. And it's real humbling, really, to know that I'm in this position to be able to serve. And we are in this position to serve. I'm sorry. And we're just really grateful. So thank you. And just thank you for showing up for you. So, yeah. Now, this is episode 20. We've done 20 episodes. Oh my God. Alhamdulillah. We did 20 episodes. Whew, that is wonderful. And that is a testament that you can do it too, Queen. That's 20 episodes that we did. But you can do it. Whatever it is that you want to do, you can do it. This is proof. My husband and I committed to making this thing real, making this dream come to life. You can too. God has blessed us with another year. God has blessed us with another breath. God has blessed us with more time, hopefully. Let's make the best of it. Let's make the best of what he's put inside of us. Let's stop playing games and thinking that we have all the time in the world just to play around and not take our life serious and not take him serious, right? Let's not play that game. Let's be like, you know what? Like everyone says, this is my year. Let this be your year, Queen. Let it be your year, right? Why not? Why can't it be your year? Why can't it? It can. It can be your year. And I'm here to support you. I'm here to remind you. I'm here to let you know you can. As a communication strategist, it's very important for me to obviously be good at communication, but to know that I am getting somewhere with what I'm doing, that it is moving the needle, that the goal is being accomplished, that transformation is happening, that flourishing is coming to life. That's very important because it lets me know that you are in a place, and we are in a place for growth, and that you want it and that you should have it, right? And this is why Powerfully Heard, the podcast itself, is a love letter, my love letter to you, but also a love letter to yourself, and one back to God to say, God, you know what? I'm so thankful and honored to even be here in this time period. And I'm going to do the best with what you gave me, despite my circumstances, despite my trials, despite the hardship I might be in. I'm going to make the best out of this. I'm going to rock this thing out. I'm going to make you proud. And I want to be proud of me, you know? And you could do that, Queen. You can. And this is why this episode is titled Forever Forward, because at times we're not moving forever forward. We're forever in the back. We're always looking in the rearview mirror. We're like driving and we're like hesitant and neglecting our gifts and being so regretful for the things that we've done. We don't ever think that we can move forward. We don't ever think that things can get better. We don't ever see the light of day. And we stay in this place of doom, really, of it's not going to get better than this. This is just how it is. That's just life. That's how things have been. Oh, that stuff just drives me wild because it does not have to be your story. It doesn't have to be your story at all, at all. So Forever Forward is moving forward positively, looking to the future and being optimistic. It is not giving up. It is believing yourself. It's saying, I am, right? Remember, I am, and I can, and I will, and I must. Not, I'll try. You see the voice like, I'll try. No, I can, I will, I must, I am, right? I am. It's so important. And that's why Forever Forward is saying, no, we're looking straight ahead. We're moving forward. We're looking, keeping our eye on the prize. We're not forgetting what we have to do in this life. We're not allowing our mistakes and our past to dictate our future. We're not giving up on ourselves. We're not beating up on ourselves. We're betting on us. We're saying, I can, I will, I'm going to, I must, I'm going to do it. I am going to forever forward, keep moving forward. I'm not going to stop. And that's what Forever Forward is. So Forever Forward, the title came from a hero of mine. And my father, one of his biggest teachers, said that to him. He said, Idrissa, forever forward, forever forward. And when you think about it, it's just like, okay, that means no matter what, we're moving forward. No matter what, we're going to make the best out of this. No matter what, we're going to keep our eye on the prize. No matter what, we're going to keep going strong. No matter what, we're not going to allow the past and negativity to drive this thing. We're not going to be bogged down and let down. We're not going to forget that we are worth it and that we're going to keep fighting to have the best. We're not going to allow the negativity and negative thoughts, right, to overcome us so that we are not truly who we really are, right? And that's why communication is so important. It is so important. And this is something the clients that I have break down heavily. This is what I do. The importance of effective communication. Unfortunately, some people do not. Most of us don't know how to communicate well. We think just talking is communicating. But is it effective? Oh, you're talking all right. But is it giving the right message? Are we moving forward? Are we forever forward to make things better, to make things right? That's the thing. And the lack of effective communication, the lack of doing things what's right in the format of speaking is that the pitfall of that, the negativity of that is that you will have imposter syndrome, you will have doubt, you will be plagued with regret. It will be very hard for you to let go. You'll be filled with anger and rage. And that's what happens when we are not communicating correctly, because we don't have effective communication. We're not communicating the correct way. So then it's hard to be forever forward because the roadblock of bad communication exists. It lives there. It's not paying no bills. It's eating up all the food, using all the hot water, and it's not contributing. That's what's happening. When you have that communication, when you have the lack of effective communication, that's what happens. It's very hard to move forward when the things that are hurting you are not being addressed because you haven't developed the skill of communicating the correct way. And communication is a skill. Like public speaking is a skill. A lot of things are a skill. Most people think a lot of things. Some things are gifts, which things are innate. Those are gifts. But things that you have to develop, those are skills. And yes, a gift does need to be developed 100%. But that's the difference between the two. So that's why it's very important to understand what effective communication looks like, because it teaches you to say, you know what? I don't like this. I don't like that. Or I do like this. And I do love that. And this is what I really want. And this is what I would love for to happen. Or this is what I don't like. And these are my fears. And this is what has happened to me. Or this is this great experience that I had. Or experiences, it allows you to do it, to speak and communicate in the effective way. To have the effect is to have the result of peace and clarity, right? So when you want to forever forward, when you want to move forward, you have to be very good at effective communication. And this is what, again, the whole podcast is about, that. To be powerfully her, which you are, queen, remember identity, is that you have to be very good at communication. You have to. And yes, it can be, and in the beginning, you'll be like, oh, I'm not used to doing that, and I get it. But this is why I'm here. And this is why I help teach and guide and mentor. But at the same time, if you do not be better at communicating, if you're having a hard time addressing the things that have hurt you and that have happened to you, and if you are not looking yourself in the mirror for the things that you truly want, you're not communicating with yourself well. You're not being honest with yourself. And then you cannot move forward. You can't, because you're not being honest. The communication is in layers. Number one, to be an effective communicator and to be better at communication truly starts your relationship with God. And I'm going to preface that all the time, always. How are you showing up for the Creator? Are you communicating with Him? And remember, it doesn't have to be anything outlandish. Yes, prayer is very important and it's a huge deal. But just make it a conversation. Just communicate. Talk to God, right? Have a conversation with Him. Don't make it something where it's something that is so, I say the word grandiose. Clearly, I like that word. Grandiose, that you don't do it. Because that's the enemy wants you to do. He doesn't ever want you to just sit and talk with God. He doesn't want you to be watching Netflix, eating popcorn, and say, thanks God for this, the Netflix and the popcorn, and how you doing? He doesn't want you to talk to Him at all, let alone like that. He doesn't want you to do anything. Not like that. But you should, and you can, and that's what God wants you to do. So return back to Him, and that will help you with your communication. Just coming to God, being humble, saying, I'm here, because He knows. It's not like He's like, oh, who's that? He's not surprised. He knows it's you. And guess what? He's happy it is you, and He's happy to see you, right? It's always a good meeting God. It always is. Even if we've done something wrong, you know what? Because He's going to have our back. We're coming to Him, and He's like, you messed up. But I'm going to take care of you. And you know the lesson, and what you did is wrong, but I'm here for you, right? So it's always a good meeting, a great meeting when you return back to God, when you have a meeting with God, okay? It is your communication with God. Number two is your communication with yourself. How are you communicating with you? The things that you're saying with you. Remember, I said negative self-talk. That's communication. That's not effective communication. You're talking down to yourself. That's not helping you. So then how can you move forward? How can you have the life that you really want? If you're talking down to you, that's not of God. So that's why we have to process and we have to break down the things that have hurt us and then what is going to help us. Okay? So moving forward is effective communication. How are you communicating to move forward? And the things that we must remove, and again, it is work. It is work. It's not something that's just like overnight, but you could do it. Remember, it starts with a thought. I can do it. Pray to God to ask you for help. God, please help me do this. I really want to do this. And keep at it. Bet on yourself. Don't ever forget about you. And know that 2026 can be your year, and all of them can be your years. It should be the best. We should be going up, right? Going up. We're going high. We're not allowing the things that have happened to us before to stop us, to continue to create roadblocks for us. We're not allowing that anymore. We're going to be strong, who we truly are. No more roadblocks, right? And that's why a decision is so important. Decide, Queen. Decide. 2026 is going to be my year. So that's what I want you to do. Number one, I want you to decide that 2026 is going to be your year. And it does not have to mean that every single day has to be spectacular. It doesn't. The spectacular part is that you got up. That's a miracle. That's a beautiful thing, right? So you're here. So that's why number one, acknowledge, that's wonderful. Decide that I'm going to make the best out of it. I'm going to make the best out of everything so I can move forward, forever forward, so I can keep going closer to God, keep going closer to my goals, keep going closer to my aspirations, keep working on myself, keep saying that I'm wonderful, keep saying that I'm beautiful. I'm going to move forward with that. I'm not going to be negative with myself anymore. So 2026, I'm going to do my best to make my year. I remember every day doesn't have to be spectacular. Some days we're they don't all look the same. We're not, sometimes we miss the mark, and that's okay. But that's why moving forward is I'm going to give grace to myself. That's why deciding is so important. And then you followed up with, I have to work on letting go of the doubts, letting go that I can't do this, letting go that it's not possible. I didn't do it in 2025 or 2024, so it's not going to happen in 2026. No, we're letting go of that limiting beliefs. We're letting go of that negative self-talk. We're letting go of that. When it creeps up, because it will, you're like, God, please help me with that. Remember, replace it with a positive thought. Okay? And number three, which could be really hard, this part could be hard, is letting go. Yeah, that could be hard. Yeah. Because letting go might be, when I mean let go of negativity. Letting go, and again, I can't tell you what to do, you ground. But I strongly recommend letting go of any negativity in your life, even if that's people. Cut them off. I told you before, there are a lot of people I had to cut off in my life that complete negativity. Like every time they came in the room, you're like, oh, here we go. They don't even have to open their mouths, and you know they're up to something. So if that's the case, you know how much negativity feeds. It's a bacteria. It's a succubus if you give it power. So that's why we're not going to, God willing, allow that to happen anymore. We're going to let go. We're going to let go of all the negativity. We're not going to hold on to it. We're not going to hold on to those relationships that are hurting us. We're not going to hold on to the things that have happened. We're going to move forward, forever forward. Doesn't mean you're going to forget. You're going to know you don't have to have those people in your life, but you can't let it hold you. Because when it holds you, you're not moving forward. You're forever forward. And how do you know if you're not moving forward? If it's always on your mind. That's how you know. If it's in your heart, that's how you know. And that's why that's something that has to change. And you can do it, Queen. Trust me, you can do it. I've done it. I've helped so many of my clients do it. And you too. Because I know how wonderful you are. I know how powerful you are. I know how special you are. I know. I walked in the same shoes. I know it can be hard. Life can be hard. It can be hard. But there is light. God is the light. There is light. There is. If there wasn't, I wouldn't be here talking to you. I wouldn't have this passion that I have. God wouldn't put in me to say the things that I'm saying if it weren't true, if there wasn't light. So there is light, Queen. There's plenty of it. And it's about time you start accessing the light that lives in you to help illuminate your world. Remember the two worlds, to illuminate it for the beauty that God has for you, to illuminate for all the blessings that he has for you, to illuminate for all that he wants to give you. Illuminate your life. Take your power back. You can do it forever forward. Because see, on the path, you need light. We can't see in the darkness. So that's why it's up to you to illuminate your light with God to take you to where he wants you to go. Right? Because you were not created on accident. So you got to stop moving like one. Okay? Right, Queens? And you could do it. And I want you to really think about a time where, and that's positivity. Think about where you want to go. What do you think? I really want you to process that. Where do you want to go? What do you want 2026 to look like? What do you want? But what do you want? What can you contribute? What can you give back to yourself for you to have that? And think big. Think the biggest. Because remember, you come from greatness, so you should be thinking big, right? So I want you to be out there like, wow, I can really do this. Yeah, you can. You should. Right now. Start now. Remember, power in the pivot. Monday momentum. We don't have to wait. January's already here. No matter where you're listening in the world. It is, when I'm recording this video, January 26th, but it doesn't matter. The same things apply. You can do it. You can do it. Doesn't have to be a Monday. Doesn't have to be January. It doesn't have to be 8 a.m. or 4 a.m. It could be 5:35 p.m. Just with a thought. I'm going to do my best to start forever forward, moving forward for the life that I truly want. And I'm going to start working on it. Power in a pivot. Nothing, no big giant goals that are going to be so hard for me to achieve. I'm going to stop before I even try. It's going to be something very simple. Remember, I said as in like, I'm not going to eat those bag of potato chips, or I'm going to get up 15 minutes early. Not 3 hours early when you have a hard time getting up in the morning. Doesn't even make any sense. Then you're going to hurt yourself. And then when you don't get up, when you say you want to get up, because you really do want to get up early, but because you've been so conditioned and used with that pattern that it's hard to get up, and the devil don't want you up, so he going to make sure you stay asleep long and get that sleep in, even though you have a goal that he knows that you're trying to achieve. So then you get up late and you're like, dang, then you feel bad about yourself. So then you're not illuminating your path. You're not moving forward. You're not forever forward. And he loves that. He loves it. Loves it. He's like, they not getting up early. They tired. And guess what? When they get up, they're going to be so mad that they didn't get up early, and the rest of their day is going to be terrible. I'm just going to make it happen for them. I'm going to make them get irritated by everything. And we're like, nah. God is like, no. They're going to be better, and they can. And that's the thing I want you to recognize, Queen. You got to recognize how wonderful you are. Your communication with yourself has to get better with you loving you. And stop giving your power away. You know, it has to be. Remember, we're not waiting on no new year, new me. We're not doing that. You know what you got to do, Queen, and you have all the right things in you to help you move forward. And yes, we all do need guidance. We all need someone to help us on our path. I am a coach, but I too have a coach, because I can't be better and strong and sharp and on top of my game if I'm not being poured into as well. So that's the way it goes. It's like, well, who are your coaches? I have plenty. I have a huge team. Plus I have my husband, I have my mom, my sisters. I have a large network. My little sister's a network of family, of love. But I also have other coaches as well. So I'm being poured into, as well as the Almighty, have God. I have a team that is behind me. And it's important to surround yourself with the people, the right-hearted, remember, like-minded people that want to illuminate their path as much as you want to illuminate yours. You have the power, Queen, okay? So again, I want you to think about where you want to go. What do you want your 2026 to look like? And make it big. Okay? That's number one. But then, I want you to think and dream. But number one on the list is to decide. Just decide. Decide I'm going to do this. Decide I'm going to start working on me. Finally. I'm going to do it. And then come 6 months from now, I'm going to look at my life like, wow, I really came far. Because you could do it, Queen. I believe in you. I really do. I really do believe in you. You think I would keep showing up week after week if I didn't believe in you? Really? You know, like who would do that? I do because I believe. My faith in you is so big. So you got to start doing it. You got to start believing in you. Cut out the negativity. Okay? So we need to decide. Number two, we got to remove the doubts. Got to remove the doubts. I didn't do it last year. I didn't stop all that negative talk. Stop that ineffective communication that is not serving you. Your true identity is powerfully her. You were a queen. Stop behaving like you're not. Stop acting like an accident. Right? So it's number two. Number three, let go. Let go. You have to learn to let go. If you keep holding on, you will not move forward. You will not have forever forward because you're holding on. Learn to let go because you letting go is helping you have a release. It's giving you clarity. It's giving you peace, and you deserve that. You cannot have your future looking the way you want to and still holding on. You can't. Can't. And know you have the power. Okay? All right? So think about really what you think about how you want your life to look like and the three things that will help you have the life that you truly want. Because remember, queens, it is about forever forward, never backwards, forever forward. And as always, it is such an honor to be able to show up for you and serve and just let you know, remind you of who you are, right? It is such an honor. And I'm extremely grateful. My heart is filled. And remember, everything you do starts with a thought, okay? And whenever you think about, one of my other coaches said, what you think about, she said, what you think about expands. What you focus on expands. And I will say what you focus on grows. But again, like I said, I have coaches. So one of my other coaches said that whatever you focus on expands, and she's right. And when I'm saying whatever you focus on, same thing, it grows. So what are you focusing on, Queen? Focus on the good and what you really want. And remember, you are much more powerful than you know. And forever forward. And just to know that make sure that you stay consistent. Don't forget who you are and be the person you truly are. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.